What is up, everybody? Are we having a good day today? Or are we having a good day today? I hope the answer is yes and yes. First of all, I would like to extend an apology for not streaming on Thursday. I actually had a beyond busy day at work. Not really. I mean, it was busy enough. And then, believe it or not, I had a lot of shit to do after work. And then, when I actually wanted to stream, I ran into the problem where, hey, fucking TikTok is ass. We love TikTok, guys. We fucking love TikTok. Do we love TikTok? We love TikTok. Yo, tap one. No name. I don't actually vape. I don't actually vape at all. But Ivan, I'm glad you guys are interested. What can I say? We will actually be taking these lovely vapes apart very soon. First, I just have to get a couple things out there. We're back streaming, which is good. You got the blue one, good. Show the pink one. What flavor? This pink one? Sour apple bee burst. Look at that. So, yeah, I couldn't stream on Thursday because, like I was saying, TikTok is ass. So, I don't know if this is because their servers were down and they're transferring all their shit and they're transferring it to fucking Oracle, right? I think they're the US based company now that bought at least the US portion of it. So that threw a whole fucking spanner in the works. So I couldn't even connect my camera, which is my phone. Leighton, there's a lot of questions that are answered right in the description of this stream. So hopefully that answers a few. Also, on my TikTok, there's a few pinned videos as well as some older ones that explain a lot of the frequently asked questions, as well as a good video on which one is it called? Planned obsolescence and why it's basically breaking your bank account. I look-key thought you smoked for a second. You could see that. I don't smoke. I've smoked weed, but I don't do nicotine because yeah. That shit is super addictive, and I know it's addictive, and I've seen the people in my life who are addicted by it, and I'm like, I respect anyone who is or trying to quit or whatever, but man, that shit would be tough. Best key flavor, Mystery Man? I don't know. They all kind of smell the same to me after a while. $0, Ivan. I get these all for free. So, blue and pink one, frozen strawberry. Is it? Blue and pink, you say? Frozen strawberry, it is. Yes, it is. I don't do any nicotine products at all. Zero, zilch, none. I mean, I puffed a cigar, sure, but I don't actively do any. I've never really done nicotine. Yes, this is the one other thing I was going to show off before I start the stream. So, guys, as if you know Markiplier, and I'm sure many of you do, he recently released his fucking movie that he's working on. I'm a fan of Markiplier. I mean, I like his stuff, and I like him. I mostly watched his 5 Nights at Freddy's shit, which is just funny. But yes, this is a 3D printed bucket that you can find on Thingiverse. Just look up Markiplier popcorn bucket, and it's printed at 75% scale, which is why it's not that big. But my roommate, he fucking painted this thing, and look at this. Isn't that sick as hell? Turn the music down a bit. Sorry, guys. I totally forgot to do that for you. Oh, I had it cranked. For the beginning of the stream. You can tell I'm a bit rusty because I haven't streamed in a few days because of TikTok and their dog shit. Fucking dog shit. Just dog shit. But yeah, guys, this... I've never really wanted to vape. I don't really have a desire to hit them. But yeah, guys, this is the fucking Iron Lung popcorn bucket. It's a bit small, so it'll fit like a small popcorn. Sure. But isn't it sick as hell? These are $40 and they're delayed till October. Holy shit, Blake. You're back. Thank you for the rose. Splat, purple splat. Is it blue or the thermal one? What do I do, Lucas? I take them apart. I will be taking them apart. So yeah, guys, this bucket my roommate painted, and it's fucking do things with that on X. Yeah, a lot of people do stuff with these vapes now. Even Blake, one of my moderators in the chat right now, he does a lot of vape content. So, or not vape content. He takes apart vapes. He also does a lot more impressive stuff than myself, but maybe I'm Being a bit too hard on myself. Not really. No, he's very impressive. My account is at risk of being unable to comment. What? Blake, what the hell? You're a moderator. That should not happen. But yeah, guys, roommate painted this. Looks fucking sick. Going to watch the movie tonight. Wow, that is tough. Thank you, Stanley. So I'm just gonna like set this here, so other people can be jealous. What can I say? Iron Lung. Can you take apart real quick? I want to see. Yes, I will get to it here soon, Levi. I will. I got a bubbler, of course, too. Of course. And let me get some of this shit out of the way. By the way, a lot of you guys have these same keycaps, I've noticed, which is cool because I really like these keycaps. Yeah, we got a few fucking geek bars right here. I also have quit vaping. Oh, I don't vape, Jackson. I don't vape. So you're preaching to the wrong choir. If you read the description, you would know that. I can tell you didn't read the description. So let's see, guys. I'm planning on taking a few others apart today. I know you guys like the foggers, so let me bust out the foggers. Yes, we got some foggers too. And if you guys are also curious how many vapes I have, if you're new here and haven't seen the stock, I have even more than this. Wait. Oh yeah, I took them out of that bucket. Yeah. So, oh, you guys can't really see this. Oh, you guys can't really see this. Don't worry. Don't worry, there's more where that came from. There's more where that came from. Yes, sorry, there is. Oh, yeah. Hey, don't tell Blake to shut your bitch ass up. We are not going to say that to Blake. Or any of my moderators. No, guys, I don't vape. Guys, if you are new here, first of all, we are really fucking close to that follower goal. So, if you guys want to hit it for me, I mean, shit, what can I say? If you like what we're doing here, we are pushing back against single-use products like these that have batteries in them that do get recharged. And, are you fucking kidding me? That's all it takes from you guys. You guys are fucking nuts. Fucking insane. And shit, can I blame you guys? 2,700, that's the next goal. That is the next fucking goal. I don't believe it. But yeah, guys, we got the foggers. You guys like the foggers. Shit. You guys are fucking crazy. But holy fuck. 2,600. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, guys. So we have a Lost Mary. Cool. This Lost Mary flavor, if you guys are curious, is Blackberry Blueberry Plus. I don't know what the plus means, guys. Do any of you know what the plus means? Find God, Ben? Who do you think you are, bro? Who do you actually think you are? Who do you come into my stream and preach to me? Leave. Specifically Ben. But the rest of you guys are cool. So yeah, guys, this is the, look at that, Blackberry Blueberry Plus. I don't, again, know what the plus means, but shit, we're gonna figure it out. There's 600 of you guys in here almost right now. Holy fucking shit. We also have the Frozen Strawberry. Someone asked about this earlier. Frozen Strawberry Geek Bar Pulse. We have a few Geek Bars. Great stuff, right? The foggers are very popular. Look at that. Oh, by the way, guys, every dollar you donate to the stream goes directly to paying off my student debt. Yeah. If you guys wanted to put your money somewhere, hopefully you can know that it's going to a good place. Yeah, guys, we got fucking foggers. Oh, and by the way, to you guys who are new here, let me show this off again. Is there anyone you guys like? Just look in here and pick a few out. We'll take them apart. I probably won't be taking apart all the Geek Bars just because I have a shit ton. Holy fucking shit. Kev, thanks for the rose. James for the Rosa. You guys are fucking crazy, dude. Holy shit. There's almost fucking 900 of you guys in here. Look at these fucking vapes. Holy fucking shit. I don't even know what to say. Here's another fogger. Guys, look at that. Green Raz? Oh, where's the green Raz? That's what I saw. Yellow. Somebody said yellow. Let's do this yellow. We'll take that one apart. We'll take that yellow one apart. Do the purse? Okay, guys. I actually made an attempt at this purse earlier, so we'll actually try getting in it this time. Pink next. Well, this is pink. You guys have to use colors on me. I'm not very familiar. Holy fucking shit, Wes. 20. Holy fucking shit, you guys. Wes with fucking 38 roses. Emily with a heart puff. Cameron with 6 roses. 7 roses. Wait, what the fuck? 6, 7? I thought we left that shit in 2025, guys. There's 1,000 fucking people in this stream right now and fucking 1,000 vapes in front of me. What the fuck are we gonna do? What the fuck are we gonna do? Guys, for all your questions, if you guys are new here, holy fucking shit. Leah with the roses, Gabito with the roses, Barcode with the roses. Guys, holy fucking shit. I can't even fucking keep up. God, I gotta thank you all. Miley with the rose, Wes, Cameron, Emily, Cameron, Wes, Leah, guys with the heart puffs and the roses. Holy shit, thank you. By the way, guys, every dollar you send goes directly to paying off my college debt. And if that's a good cause to you, hey, it's also a good cause to me. But anyway, guys, we got, what you guys said, green Raz. I don't fucking know which one is green Raz, guys. To be honest, I don't vape. So this may come to a surprise to you. Holy shit, Matthew, Adam, you guys are crazy. Holy shit. This is Gemini 2. These Ox bars, these are tough motherfuckers, let me tell you. These are tough motherfuckers. Matthew, holy fucking shit. Lorenzo. Oh my god, Matthew. 100. It's still going up. Let's try this. What the fuck? We'll try this loon here too. Why not? Matthew, I can't even fucking count all those roses, bro. Holy fucking shit. Let's get all these vapes back here so you guys can see. We'll go at it. We'll go at it. Holy fucking shit, Matthew. The rose count is still going up. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. What was the best Fogger flavor in your opinion? I don't vape, guys. So, to be honest, I couldn't tell you. I guess that's all up to your discrepancy. Anyways, guys, we've almost gained. Oh my god, Matthew. West now with fucking 50 plus roses. It's still going up. Bro, I'm just trying to take apart some vapes for you guys. I can't even get to them. You guys are fucking crazy. Holy shit. Matthew sent 350 roses. Are you guys serious? Holy fucking shit, Matthew. I don't even know what to fucking say, dude. That's insane. Thank you. Thank you so fucking much, bro. K with 1 rose, thank you. I Heart Maddie 247 sent 55 roses, thank you. And Wes is over 200 fucking roses right now, which is fucking crazy. Yeah, guys, what Blake said. If you guys are curious, there's a lot more information on my TikTok in the description. What can I say? So, guys, we let's go with the Geek Bar. You guys like the Geek Bars, okay? We'll go with the frozen strawberry first. Go with this nice frozen strawberry. They're all dead. They're all dead, guys. Holy fucking shit. Wes also sent 350 roses. Matthew and Wes, you guys are crazy for that. You guys are actually fucking crazy for that. Oh my god, 350 roses from each of you. Guys, so, to actually take these apart, I'll show you the strategy. But first, the first part, we'll do 2. We'll do 2 Geek Bars back to back. The first thing you have to do is look at these fucking mouthpieces. You gotta get those out of here. These are fucking dog shit. You gotta take those off. So, as you may notice, back here, I have my awesome Arbor Press. This shit takes the fucking mouthpieces off easily. Oh, drop some of my 3D printer filament. Okay, but first we're gonna pop off these mouthpieces with the Arbor Press. So, let me show you guys. I put the mouthpiece in there, and I just crank it down. Shit, man. I just crank that shit down. Like Soulja Boy? Crank that shit? I don't know if he actually cranked his shit, but... Oh, no, not his shit. What? What are you guys saying? So, this is my bucket of scraps that we're gonna fill up. And, it's actually just my trash can. But it's full of buckets right now. Or full of nothing right now. It will be full of scraps. Holy fucking shit. Matthew. Dude, you're over 300 roses again, bro. Oh my god. Matthew, you are fucking crazy, bro. Holy fucking shit. Another 350 roses from Matthew. Sorry, Wes. He's number 1 again. Holy shit. Thank you, Matthew. Yes, guys. Discord, link in bio. That should work. Oh, Blake, you might have to get them the new. It's Army Hat? I got banned? What? They banned you? For what? Zach, give mod. I should. Fuck. How did you get banned? What? Hold on. I don't know if I can do it in stream. Oh. Oh, I did. Adrian. Adrian! Your moderation status is back. Just like that. I guess I can add them quickly in stream. Sorry, guys. I just learned that. Anyway, we have now 2 geek bars without the mouthpieces. Second step, I take a screwdriver, because, why wouldn't I take a screwdriver? You know what I'm saying? Like an alcoholic beverage, do you get it? Do you guys get it? Who here gets it, guys? Holy shit. What have I become? Let's just hang my head in shame for a second, okay? But yeah, guys, here's the screwdriver I'm going to be using. And here is the geek bar. We're going to start with the frozen strawberry, like I said. So what I do is I take my bucket out here, my bucket, lovely bucket, and then there's a switch on the bottom of these. So you see that little blue switch? It's for airflow. You can also test if these things still have any juice or charged battery. This one has 42% charge. If you actually blow through the bottom of these, the vape doesn't actually know if you're blowing or sucking. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bruh. So, but yeah, guys. So if I blow on this, ugh. Don't do that. Don't do what I'm doing, guys. Open the fogger, guys. We'll do the fogger next. What the fog? Come on. But yeah, so I take the screwdriver and I see that switch right there. See that switch? Pop that motherfucker off. Ugh, and try not to stab your hands while you do this. It tends to happen. And some of these switches are like really annoying to get off, which kind of ticks me off, guys. It kind of chaps my ass. In 4, I've been active in around 4. But like, yeah, it's been a while since I've been able to stream. Because last time, guys, I don't know if to those of you who aren't like new here, maybe I can get this on camera better for you guys. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a better angle. So, to you guys who are new here, TikTok Streaming Manager or Stream Center is what I use on my desktop, obviously. Or maybe that's probably obvious because I have 2 camera angles. So yeah, I'm using it on a computer and not just my phone. They fucking suck so hard. Like, I don't know, again, if it's because they were transferring servers or what, but when everybody had the fucking TikTok crash out and everything was breaking and busting and everyone was busting everywhere, everyone's TikTok was busting everywhere, they fucked up my stream center. So I couldn't even stream for you guys on Tuesday like I wanted. And then Thursday, I was like, I was a bit busy, I'm going to be honest. So I kind of just didn't do a stream that day. But here I am doing a Friday mid-stream for you guys right before, later today, I go and see fucking Markiplier Iron Lung, which only some of us have buckets for. Yeah, only some of us. Those of us who are all-powerful and almighty. I'm just kidding. Thank you 000 for sharing the stream. How do you get them? CJ Proper Cold Starts. I get them from vape shops all around. And if you want to see me do that, I would check out my TikTok page right now because I show you exactly how I get them on there. And this fucking, usually these switches pop off way easier. This one is not popping off. So, let's see if we can go at it with something else. I call this tool a different tool. So, pair of wire snippers. And maybe we can get under it. And where's my other pair of wire snippers? That pair is better. That pair is like way better. There it is. Ugh! So, these ones have like a sharp pointy end. Guys, by the way, if you are taking apart your own vapes, hi Julian. Yes, CJ's mama, exactly. I'm making a battery pack for my senior design project, so I'm taking all the batteries out. And these are all batteries from Geek Bar Pulses. Look at that. I have way more than that, but just know that that's some of them. But yeah, we're going to try to take this sharp tool and get under this switch. Get under this fucking... Bruh. This shit's so dumb. There we go. So I think they glue these in, but like some of them are just so hard to get out, and they shouldn't be that hard. That should be the easy part. Then guys, once you have the switch removed and the top removed, I would first like to say that you should not be doing this. Hey! You should not be doing this unless you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? No judgment. Did you smoke all of them? No. I actually have not used a single one of these because I don't actually vape. Just for the project, Julian. Yes. So to answer both of your questions. Jax. No. Why are you saying no? Yeah, guys. Then to do this safely, you should really look into lithium batteries and how to mess with them electrically safely so you don't explode, because these things like to explode. But then I go through the USB-C charging port with a flathead screwdriver like this one, and I just put the screwdriver in and basically push in and then pull up to kind of pop this front screen off just a bit, and you can kind of see it. There's now like a slight crack between the clear plastic and the actual like case of the vape. It's not focusing, but trust me. Then once you have that little edge, you can put the screwdriver right between there, and you can crank it back even further. Crank that soja boy. And do you have Rips, the brand? Is that... I don't know what Rips are. I don't think so. No, unless it's a vape, maybe. I might have it. I get mostly Geek Bars. Geek Bars are expensive to you. Okay, Raiden, subtle flex. But yeah, guys, then you can just pull out the front, and in here you have your sponge that holds all of your vape juice, which is great. As you can see, this thing is bone dry because it's actually dead, like all these vapes. And here, once you pull the sponge off, is the coil and wick that allows the oil to get into the coil. Can you believe that rhymes? We live in a world where those two words rhyme in English, and not even probably all dialects of English. So, but anyway, pull it out. These things are fun. I've actually made a big vaporizer. Holy fucking shit, guys! Oh no. Oh, never mind. Gamer with the rose, and now Gamer. Holy shit, bro. Holy fucking shit. 160. Oh, dude, it's still going up. Oh my god. Guys, Gamer just sent like 200. Dude, Blake, 6 roses. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Blake. Gamer, bro. Holy shit, dude. That is fucking nuts. It's over 250 right now. But then, guys, I take off this little silicone pad that's at the bottom, and then I also pulled the coil out, as you saw. Holy shit, bro. 300 plus roses right now? Dude, it's still going up on my end. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, bro. That's the most roses someone has sent at a single time, Gamer, this stream. Actually, probably ever. Probably you've beat it. Ever. I've never had someone send 300 plus. 400 fucking roses right now, guys. It's still going up. Then, guys, this is actually glued to this back here. So I use like my fingers or something soft to pull that vape battery out, just straight out. Actually, you can kind of like angle it out. And then what you're going to see here. Holy fucking shit, Gamer. You're over 500 roses right now, dude. Are you serious? Are you actually serious, dude? Bro. Holy shit, guys. Then there's a red wire on here. So can you guys see that red wire? Maybe you can kind of see it. Can you see it on here? See that red wire? You want to cut that first to disconnect the battery. And then you're going to want to pull it out. Holy fucking shit, Gamer. 600, bro. 650 roses? This shit ain't stopping, dude. I don't even know what to say, dude. We'll get to this in a second, but 699 roses. Bro, are you fucking serious, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, holy shit. Thank you, gamer. As a fellow gamer myself, that's fucking crazy, is it not? Holy shit, guys. 700 roses. Dude, I don't even know what to fucking say. Thank you, bro. Just so you know, gamer, every dollar you send or have sent is gonna go to my college tuition. What can I say? Put it to a good cause. Yeah, holy shit, dude. Thank you. I can get like 2 or 3 mission geek bars go for 25 in Virginia. That's pretty cheap. They go for like 30 here. Damn, dude. Yeah, fucking gamer, bro. But yeah, guys, once you cut those wires, you can see here too. See, both ends are disconnected. There's a couple little pads. Thank you for the follow, gamer. Holy shit, bro. Crazy. I gotta change the goal again because we're at 2,700 already. I don't even know what to fucking say. Holy shit. Okay, guys. So there it is. These little pads. There's little like 2 little foam pads on here. Do weed pens have batteries you can use? Yes, but a lot of the times those weed pens are covered in fucking like oil and fucking wax and shit. Yeah. 15 from store, 20, 30 from the plug, bruh. The plug. Oh, you guys are silly, man. Holy shit. But yeah, then I just peeled these little foam pads off because hey, that shit is kind of annoying to have on there because I'm going to be using these batteries later, so I want to clean them up as much as possible. So yeah, if you guys are curious, this is a 3.7 volt lithium cell rated for 2.41 watt hours. During my testing, these batteries only lose about 5% of their rated capacity. So by the time you throw your vape away, there's still like 95% of that battery's capacity that could be used. Are you for or against vapes? I don't really care if someone vapes or not, Mason. What I am against is products like this that are environmental hazards, not to mention safety hazards, because people take these apart because they're so disposable. I mean, people will take any electronic apart, but the fact that these are so disposable makes people so much more likely to take them apart, if you know what I'm saying. But that's just one factor of it. They're also a huge waste of rare resources like lithium and cobalt and integrated circuit technology and microprocessor technology. And yeah, I could care less if you vape. The problem is these get used once and they get thrown out, which is just so fucking dumb in my opinion. Especially because technically you could even just refill these yourself. All you have to do is take them apart like this. All you have to do is take the mouthpiece off this one and put more vape juice in there. Like we already figured this problem out. They're called just mods. Or even that, instead of just buying liquid, you can buy pods, and you don't have to throw the entire battery away. This is the stupidest fucking shit I've ever seen. But at the same time, I can do the coils burn through. Blake, I guess you make a good point. But again, mods. So even that, you could make a part, Blake, with the coil. You can make a part with the coil that is just like not the entire battery. Like even this fogger is better than this. Even this fogger. Even though this still has a battery in it, it's a way smaller battery. I still think this is still extremely wasteful. But yeah, I'm sure there's more issues with vaping than just be like, hey, use a mod. But shit, guys, environmentally these are nightmares. Like I've ran some numbers, so about 80%, 70 to 80% of you guys in the chat right now use vapes, and that would make like, let's say, 2/3. That'd make like 40 of you guys in here use vapes occasionally or regularly, which on average is about like 20 vapes a year, based on a survey I did to North Dakota State University students, and 20 times 40, that's already 800 vapes that just the people in this stream right now use in 1 year on average. Yeah, guys, you want to see the custom poll? Blake made a great poll. Do you guys vape, yes or no? And we can get an actual real percentage of you guys in here right now if you guys want to answer the poll. In the vape, SCX Hector, did you say something before that? In the vape? I don't know what you mean. What's in the vape? Diego, I don't vape, so I'm already there with you. I never started, so how can I possibly quit? 5 years vape. Yeah, I still do so, sadly. I vape about one vape per 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, that's about right. That's about 20 vapes a year. 20 a year. Well, Joseph, that's on average, so that's not to be like you use personally 20 vapes a year. Uh, that's an average number. Uh, Smoking at a young age. Yeah, and I know a lot of people get into it. So 3 out of 2 of you guys, so 60%, or 3 out of 5 of you guys. Uh, yeah, so 60%. So tack off 150 or so from that number. Either way, still 500 of these vapes a year, about, just from the people in this stream. I've ever heard of off stamps, kind of like foggers. I've not heard of those. Uh, Josh, I don't vape. You don't what? I don't vape. I don't vape, guys. Look at that. So we're gonna try out this fogger, guys. So yeah, there's one. And then what's also cool is I then take this battery and I go over here to my battery storage and I put it in one of my many battery slots. And look at this. Whoop. There it is. Isn't that cool? I actually designed this little tray here. It's not actually a very complex design at all. It's just a bunch of squares. I've designed more complicated stuff than that. Can you get that one vape that says Loon on it and bring it to the camera? Yes. This is the Loon vape. Yeah, if it can focus. God, I hate this. Pluh! Come on! Okay, here. It's backwards, but it is Thunderberry Loon Air. These are actually like all metal cases, which is kind of crazy. Yeah. Bubbler, by the way, guys. It's pretty good stuff. Chat, don't vape, only Benjamin. Chat, don't vape, only Benjamin. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. So, here, guys, there's a little microprocessor in there. That little microprocessor is about 40 times more powerful than the rockets on the Saturn V rocket, or than the computers on the Saturn V rocket that got people to the moon, that did all of the calculations for the trajectory of the rocket. So yeah, guys, it's pretty crazy stuff. All the avionics. And it just gets thrown away, and it costs like 2 pennies, which is also even crazier. And then, guys, we have a little microphone in here. So yeah, these vapes have microphones in them, but they're used as air pressure sensors. Ooh, what those batteries look like inside of... Do you mean inside of this CJ proper? Inside of the batteries here? Inside of the vape here? They look like flat pack, more pouch style batteries, rather than the kind of circular cylindrical batteries that are in these ones. But yeah, I actually just throw this whole thing away. I guess I could take the boards out and recycle them, but it's kind of a lot of work and people don't really care too much. Honestly, the batteries are the biggest environmental problem because they are made out of lithium and it can explode and it leaks and it just gets kind of everywhere. Not to mention a bunch of other materials. Yes, Hayden, big early stream today. We are going to the movie, the Iron Lung movie. By the way, guys, Iron Lung. So, let's go for a fogger. I said we'd do a fogger next, huh? Oh my god. Is the stream lagging? Sorry if it's laggy, guys. Sometimes it lags, but it always comes back. Exactly. Pro favor, man. Pro favorm. So you don't vape, you just use the batteries. Exactly. I like the batteries. I like being able to have batteries, rechargeable batteries for my projects and whatnot. So yeah, the fogger is next. And let me tell you guys, these foggers, they are not as fun as you may think these are. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, I actually have to do some design work this weekend. A lot of fucking design work on this project. It's due in May, but I actually just have to sit down and do it, which I haven't really had much time to do, or really felt like doing just yet. But I don't mind taking apart the vapes for you guys. So I actually learned that these just twist apart, just like that, which is pretty sick. They just twist apart, and then inside, I think this is a bit of thermal protection, I think, or maybe just kind of filler for the just electronic components inside. But I take a needle nose plier and I go in and I take out the pad and I throw it away. And inside there, don't be confused, guys, that is actually not a capacitor. That is a lithium cell that, if you puncture it, will fucking explode if it's charged. So don't be taking these apart unless you know what you're doing. If you guys want to know how to do it safely, although I still wouldn't recommend it, is check out one of the most recent TikToks I've made. It is a video on safety and how to take apart these vapes safely, because they can be extremely dangerous if you guys are doing this on your own. They like to explode, the batteries, especially if they're fully charged. But even if they're dead, they can still explode. So be careful, guys. That's all I ask. Then let's see here. We got to get that battery out. So what I do is I squeeze. This is the best method I found, because this part is really locked the fuck in there. I squeeze the kind of sides here. So I squeeze the sides like this, and then while I do that, I take a screwdriver and I get it right between the little gap that is formed between the two plastic pieces, and then I can get the screwdriver right in there between the two layers, as you can see. So let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Then I give it a twist and a little shimmy, 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 o. If I own one, will it explode though? No, not unless you take it apart. I mean, unless you take it apart, it has the risk of blowing up. But I mean, I guess it technically always has the risk of blowing up, but it's so extremely low if you just leave it there that you shouldn't even worry about it. Like, you're more likely to like get like a car crash than a battery blowing up. But if you start taking it apart, then that's where you take on that risk of being injured by an exploding battery or rapidly discharging battery. You don't smoke them. Why are they all empty? MP5. Oh God, you got me. Because other people smoke them, and I collect them. So hopefully that answers your question. But yeah, guys, this is a little battery here, and I take wire snippers and I cut these very thick leads on the battery, so you can kind of see there's those two metal wires, not these ones. These are for the coil, but these ones right at the end of the battery. We're gonna cut those here. Cut one, cut two. And as you're doing this, guys, make sure you're not shorting the battery. That's basically when you connect both terminals of the battery with something conductive, like wire or literally anything conductive. It could be like graphite too. But yeah, they're the pins for there's the inside of the vape, if you guys are curious, inside of the fogger without the battery. And honestly, I think we can even go further and take this apart if you guys want to see. I just have to grab a smaller screwdriver quick, which should be, this should work fine, this screwdriver head. And this is my little precision screwdriver. We're going to take this little screw off here. And honestly, I think I chose too big of a screwdriver. It's a little too big, but it still works. And I'm going to take out the couple screws that are in here, just to show you guys what's also in the rest of this vape here. Okay, let's see. And try to pop this circuit board out. I don't know how easy this is going to be. It's almost like soldered in there. Oh, there we go. Okay, guys, we're getting there. I'm just gonna rip it off. This is really kind of a marvel of engineering. But yeah, guys, there's the back of the circuit board that goes in your fogger. Look at that. If we can focus. Can we get a focus, please? I wish there was like a way to like quickly focus this, because this shit sucks. Oh, whatever. Show you guys up here. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I don't need these. And there's really not much use to do. There's really not much use for them unless you're building a vape of equal size. But yeah, this is our creme de la creme, guys. These little, I actually really like these batteries from the foggers, because Sam McRae, I have started testing some of the software I will be using, and might get to it a little later here, just because I actually have to do some of that. But yeah, guys, this is a tiny little battery. It looks like a capacitor. It's not. Don't be confused. It is a 200 milliamp, 0.74 watt hours lithium cell, and it's really cool. I don't know. It's just so cute and tiny. Most of them don't look like this, if you guys can understand. So, it's cool stuff. Hey Trinity, you're back. Oh, Pay. Hey, welcome back. Oh. Don't do what I just did. I just shorted this battery without looking. Hopefully you're doing well though, Pay. I accidentally connected the terminals here. That really heated up the battery. Don't do that, guys. Do not do that. God, that was dumb. Oh my god. That really heated this thing up. I was putting it against my lip to feel how warm it is. Ryan, I get then. Oh, good. I'm also doing good, Pay. I've just been quite busy. Oh, cool. Is this what you're doing right now? Yes. We're taking apart the vape batteries. Yes, Sam. Yes. But yeah, guys, this little battery, after I shorted it, that's the reason you don't want to mess with these, because it's like, even me, who knows the risk of these things, is out here accidentally shorting them. Like, things can go wrong all the time. It doesn't help that each of them is different, so it's kind of hard to like get down. Hannah, hey, Hannah, I know you're probably jealous of this. Yeah, this is coming with us to the movie. Or any store. Where do you get them all? Yes, exactly, Pay. I figured you would be, Hannah. I figured you would be. Guys, this bucket is for... My roommate painted it. I printed it. I didn't design it, but this is actually for the Iron Lung movie. Markiplier's Iron Lung movie. Corey! Holy shit, Corey! Glad to see you back in the stream. Let me mod you, since you should be modded. I thought you were already, but maybe I missed it. Well, you weren't before, but you are now. Corey is back, Hannah. It's fucking crazy. You're so hyped. Wait, when does Iron Lung come out? It's already out, Sam. That shit's already out. Huge, guys. Huge fucking shit. And I'm gonna put this battery over here, and we are going to move on. Let's do all the foggers. Dora, to answer your question, check the description, but I'm making more of your question, but I'm taking out the batteries from the vapes for my senior design project. Well, I don't know, Sam, where you're at, but at least here in Fargo, and pretty much any moderately sized city in the U.S. right now. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah. Actually, we'll take apart this geek bar. Excuse me, because I already cracked the lid off. Krakatoa. Of course, Dora. Yes, and if you want to see more, Dora, there is even more on my page, on my TikTok page, about me going and collecting some of these cells, a bit about cell safety, batteries safety, and how you can safely take apart your vape, although I don't recommend it, and what the dangers are. But yeah, guys, I'm again taking the switch off here, which of course this one's like massively glued in, which we love the glued in fucking switches, don't we, guys? Pretty sure Dickinson has it. Don't want to drive to Bismarck just for a movie, but might have to. Dickinson. You're in Dickinson right now, Sam? That's crazy, bro. Where all my North Dakotans at? Oh, that's funny. That's crazy, bro. I had someone from Fargo. Pretty sure Dixon has it. Oh, yeah. I had someone in Fargo. A couple people in Fargo watching, I think, too, which is just... I guess it just, like, recommends local streams and whatnot. I mean, shit, makes sense to me. Yeah, that's what locked me into the stream. Oh, you said you're from North Dakota. I was like, oh, shit, me too. Opposite ends, though. I mean, although I am from Bismarck. That's where my family is. But right now, I've been in Fargo, living and working here. But yeah, there's the... front, popped it off again. Dead ass. How do I get all those? Ultra Hawk. Fargo. You're from Fargo, Presley? Dead. I am 22, Jackson. How do you get all those Ultra Hawk? I get them from vape shops. I put up buckets in vape shops and I get them. Belfort, which is 17 miles from Dickinson. It's about 100 miles from Bismarck. Not too far. No, I drove to Dickinson last winter, because we got a cat there. His name's Carl, and he's a little gray cat. Yeah, he's a pretty cute cat, Carl. Oh man. Yeah, he was like really scared of my German Shepherd that we had. Her name was Berlin, and unfortunately, she passed away this June. But she lived a long, fruitful life. So, can you really let it? It's sad, but I mean. We gave her the best life she could have. Paw and claw. What are we doing? Layla, taking up our vapes. Sorry, something I won't be prepared for. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I've had other animals pass away, but it's like, you know, what can you do, in a sense? And other dogs as well. I've had a few other dogs in the past, but it was hardest with her because she's like, I don't know. Sometimes I get a little sad about it, but I try not to I was pretty sad. God, at work, so freaking sad, bro. I work with like this sociopath. His name's Patrick. I don't work with him like right now. He's a fine guy, but he's just like, he's always mad all the time. Layla, we are collecting the batteries for my senior design project where I'm going to be making a big old battery pack, kind of like this one. This one's for your phone, but it's gonna have a lot more batteries in it. But yeah, I work with this guy named Patrick, and oh my god, I was like, I gotta go take this call, Patrick, and he's like, okay, and he's just like always angry all the time, and usually I don't care that he's angry, usually, because it doesn't faze me. And then when my dog passed away, I got a call from like my parents, and they're like, yeah, you know, they were upset and everything, and it's like, I'm in my car, I was like crying, and then I went back to work, and it's like, yeah, I could have taken the day off because I'm an intern right now, but nah, I figured working would probably keep my mind off of things, and which it did to a point, but it's just like this guy who's like always an asshole continues to be an asshole, and I could have told him, but I just figured I don't really want to talk about it with Patrick right now. So I was just like, bro, of all days to be an asshole, which he is every day, could this been the one day you weren't? But to be honest, like, I mean, yeah, it's one of those things where I don't really, you know, it is what it is. Another battery though, guys. Another battery out of it, mate. We love it. Are there any British folk in the group, in the chat right now, guys? We love our fellow Brits. I'd love to move to London. Deadpool at Zackisville? Why? What Deadpool 6'9"? What's that? But yeah, guys, let's try this loon out. This fucking loon. Ugh. Sometimes I'll like accidentally touch my face with this shit and get like a taste of vape juice. It's just nasty. It's nasty as hell, bro. Oh, come on. Jesus. But yeah, there we go. The loon. Guys, earlier, if you guys are just new here, what I do with the batteries, Bob the Builder, make little battery packs. Although this is kind of just, this is more of a proof of concept. But the final battery pack is going to be much bigger than that. It's going to have like 24 cells all together. What was I talking about? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, we almost 1,000 people in here earlier, guys, which is just fucking crazy. That's the most like concurrent viewers I've had at one point. Usually it dies down like at this point, and that's fine. Like, I understand. And just so you guys know, all the real ones in here are in here right now. I mean, everyone's a real one, but you guys are sticking around, and that really means a lot. Like, you guys are fucking amazing and crazy, and it is kind of weird because like a few weeks ago I was at like 100 followers. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Quentin and Jose earlier. And I think that's you, Bob the Builder. But yeah, I'm gonna be posting along the way the process and some other related videos. I haven't posted one in a little bit just because I've been quite busy, but try to get one posted here within the next few days or so. Another TikTok. But in the meantime, hopefully clips and streams get you guys through. But yeah, there we go. The loon. These loons, I just kind of busted the mouthpiece off, but inside, I think these are like made in Minnesota or something. They're probably actually made in China, but maybe they're made here. I could actually be wrong. I mean, certainly not all the parts are made in the US, but maybe they're assembled here. So then this one has a couple screws in the bottom. I'm going to take that out. Take out these screws. I just throw them away because they're kind of useless to me. They're a bit too small, and I have other screws. But I'm not sure exactly either the best way to take this out, but we're going to figure that out right about now. I'm going to pop this. I've taken apart enough of these vapes to kind of know like how they're arranged, but even still, sometimes I make mistakes, and a mistake could be the difference between me getting a fireball in my face and safely taking out the battery inside. So you got to be extremely careful with these things, guys. Yeah, this loon does not want to come out. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I take that little silicone piece out, and then inside you have your sponge full of your vape juice. This one's not full of vape juice, obviously, because it's dead. And these come in a weird like metal case, which I think is so silly. Oh, and yeah, if you just yank on the coil out of there, the whole thing comes out, which is nice. But yeah, these pouch cells, I don't really know. This vape, oh my god. So these loons, they don't have all the flashing lights and shit, and because of that, they can get away with a lot less electronics. Because they don't have to run a freaking little resistor or all, you know, have a processor for all of the lights on it. They can do a lot simpler things, and they also sell them cheaper. But again, you're throwing away the whole battery when the whole battery doesn't need to be thrown away. I've also done a bit of the math, guys, and they push these batteries pretty hard charging wise. So there's like a safe current. John Ray for real 6. I don't vape A. I'm taking these out for the batteries and being able to make a large battery pack out of them. But yeah, guys, inside here is a nice little pouch cell. I don't really like these pouch cells because they're hard to work with. They're good for like single projects. Like that's what I might use them for if I get around to making more projects anytime soon. Lane, welcome, buddy. Holy shit, bro. Lane, you're here. But yeah, guys, I mean, these loons are electrically more simple, and I can even show you that. So you have your coil, right? Then you have your couple wires running to the coil. It's actually only 2 wires in this case, which is interesting because usually it's 3, because I think usually they have a wire for, I think it is temperature regulation, so they can regulate the temperature. Ethan, holy shit, Lane and Ethan, you guys are fucking crazy. Welcome. Glad to see you guys, both of yous. We're gonna just cut this whole piece off, and this is like an aluminum case, so kind of annoying, but whatever, gets thrown away. When getting them, what did you say? sorry, I don't vape 09BL33. I don't vape, so I don't have a good answer for your question. To take apart though, I like the Geek Bar Pulse X's because they have like a large battery. Uh, yep, you got it, Captain. Yes. They have a large battery and they're relatively easy to take apart compared to a lot of these vapes. So those ones I like the most, but that would be my favorite disposable. But vape-wise, I don't know because I don't actually vape. And now this whole thing is wrapped in some yellow Kapton tape. We're going to be taking that off. Have you ever taken apart a VHO? Maybe. I don't actually remember all of the ones I've taken apart. When getting them, what did you say though, Bryson? I walked in there with a bucket and I said, hey, can you ask people, like, or just set this somewhere where people can put their vapes in there? And then that's what I did. And they were like, chill. And actually the one place next to me, this is only a few blocks away from where I live, is they are the people I posted on my video, and they are right next to campus, so I get a bunch of vapes from them. I get a lot of vapes. Like, holy shit. Last time, oh my god. They're chill. They're like the nicest people too. They're like way interested, and yeah, it's been fun. I'll probably keep collecting them after my senior design project. But yeah, guys, this is how simple the electronics are in here, in this loon. So this is very well engineered because not only are they saving a shit ton of money on not selling you a vape that is, you know, just kind of a waste, they are also selling you they're saving a lot of money because they're not putting a lot of money and time and effort into manufacturing and building complex circuit boards, but getting the same job done without all that shit. What do you do with all the other parts? I just kind of throw them away, because there's not really much you can do with them unless you're making another vape, unfortunately. I'd love to save them, but yeah, I don't really know what I could do with them. And I also hate these types of pouch cells in here. These are common, and I'll show you why I don't like these. I just have to make sure these wires come off so they can't accidentally short. Okay. I'll even trim these off a bit more. Actually, I'll show you guys more of this in a second. Yeah, let me just trim this up. So, if you look at this cell here, both terminals of the cell are right next to each other. They're literally right next to each other. So if I just put a piece of metal across this, it would short the battery. And that's stupid. That's dumb. Fogger flavor? Blue Rancher B-Pop. I think this is the most popular because I have the most... You like the colors on the shirt, Ethan? Yes, this is actually my girlfriend's shirt, Ethan. But I do too. I like wearing a lot of colors. Even though I don't really tend to wear much colors, I like wearing colors. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so to safely store this battery, what I do is I grab some of my Kapton tape over here. This stuff is electrical insulating tape. It's basically like electrical tape, except also more like Scotch tape. It does the same thing. Except you couldn't just replace one for another though, because they have different applications. But the big idea is that it electrically insulates or isolates whatever you attach it to up to a certain voltage. I imagine there's a limit just because that's how electricity works. But I take this piece of tape and I cover these cells so I don't accidentally short this while moving it around, while doing other shit, because that, again, would not be very fun. Not very fun at all. And we like to have fun, guys, don't we? We like to have fun and not fun, because not fun, well, I think you can just infer what that is. Yeah, I wrap it around and then I pinch it at the top here. And there it is, sealed up. So now those contacts, they won't be able to hurt us. They will not be able to hurt us, guys. We're gonna be safe. And now I'll put it back in my little battery storage bin. We got batteries of all different shapes and sizes. But again, back to the circuits in this loon. You have your air pressure sensor, which is just a microphone. It's this little like cylindrical can here, right here. And it also kind of looks like it has some jumpers. Yes. Oh, interesting. What? Five volts plus and 5 volts minus. I don't think whoever designed this board really knows what that means, because that's weird. So they have written on this board. It might be really hard to see. Can I maybe get it focused better? Can you guys? You can't see that, but on this board, if it would focus. Oh, there you go. You can see plus 5 volts and minus, or 5 volts plus and 5 volts minus. Oh, welcome back, Corey. No, you don't have to be sorry at all. Can you have one? EBK Bloodbath 919. They're all used, so I don't think you would want one. I'll be honest. If that answers your question. But yeah, so technically, I don't believe that this would be minus 5 volts, because that would mean that there's a 10 volt difference here. And also it just charges the battery. So I really don't think that's what it's doing. And I'm actually going to take apart this little canister too, because this thing looks... I wonder how they're charging the battery with this thing. Because to charge a battery, you can't just be like, oh, plug it into a 5 volt freaking socket. I mean, it would charge it, but it would not charge it safely. And maybe they're not charging it safely because they don't really care. Exactly, Corey. That is what I do. I get them, like Corey said, from vape shops. Corey, you were quick with that. You were quick with that, Corey. Sam, you quick with that. But yeah, so I take out I'm going to take out this little circuit board here, and we're going to see if this is actually anything worth investigating further. Because honestly, this shit is simple enough to where, like, I could just start making my own vapes. I mean, this is such a simple board. It's crazy. There's literally 4 components on this side. It's such a simple little board. Guys, I gotta, what the heck? Try not to stab myself while doing this, but that's also a risk. Like, not just the batteries in these things, but shit. You can, like, stab yourself quite easily. Because if you're using sharp tools and a lot of force, just be careful, guys. That's all I ask. I think if we take a screwdriver here, we might be able to go kind of split this portion apart. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. Oh yeah. So guys, look at that. Interesting. Just a little USB-C port and a few components on the backside. And I wonder why. Interesting. Hold on. Yeah, so that's actually plus 5 volts and minus. It's I wouldn't have designed a circuit board like this. Let me just say that. I wouldn't have done it like this. But hey, to each their own. I wouldn't have, well, I don't know how I would have designed it better necessarily, but I wouldn't have wrote 5 volts minus on there. I would just wrote like 5 volts plus and ground like minus. Because technically there's only one ground on here, so it's a bit redundant and technically not right. We are back, Chloe, at taking the batteries out. Yes, we're back. I'm never gone, although I was pretty busy, so that is where I went. Shit, what can I say? Yeah, guys, working full time is fucking nuts. To all you guys out there that do it, props to you, because this shit's hard. It's quite hard. Yeah, you're just a little sissy, huh? I can't work 50 hours a week, huh? It's like, no, I value my life outside of work too. I mean, I like my job. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people can't say they like their job, but I do. And you guys are actually going to take apart this little canister now. It's a little battery. Willy Billy, we're taking the batteries out, but right now we are inspecting this vape a little further. Not just the battery, because I take enough batteries out. And I'm just peeling back this little black layer. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's almost like a piece of tape right now that's on the front of this canister. And interesting. Okay, so this is okay. Interesting. It's kind of like sliding around. Okay, here we go. Okay, so some of these microphones, I'm not actually sure about this one, but if you can see in there, it's got a little, can we get it, guys? There we go. Look at that. Almost looks like a little speakerphone. It might be a gasket. I thought maybe, Corey, I think it covers up the audio hole from just any dust or particles getting in there. Which would make sense because you don't actually really need it for much else. I'm not sure what that tiny component is. Maybe that's an LED? Maybe. Hold on. Wait. Okay. I think this is an LED on here. And I'm just going to double check by grabbing my cables here. We got our cables. And I don't know if you guys can really see this. So maybe I can get this out here more. We're going to turn this on and turn our voltage to 5 volts. So now this is set for 5 volts. And we're going to take these cables, guys. What the heck? These cables here. It's a bit of a stretch, huh? There we go. We're going to take these cables and we are going to connect them to our plus and minus of our voltage. So we have plus 5 volts and then our negative, which will be ground in this case. And we're going to strip back the wires. These wires are very thin, so you kind of got to be delicate stripping back these wires. And what we're doing is we're just exposing the raw metal wire of the of these wires here instead of them being covered in some insulating material. And then we're going to connect our red to our red pretty simply. And it's kind of tricky because these wires are so small. Okay. And then we're going to do the same with the black. Here we go. Oh, I guess not. One sec. Why is it so annoying? Guys, who told me to do this? It's all your fault, guys. All your fault. This is really annoying. What I'm trying to do is connect this to this. You can see how that'd be an issue. It's quite small. Come on, little bro. Don't do me like this right now. Okay, this might work. Oh, great. Now the red one fell off. Great. Okay. And now both of them fell off. Guys, just work with me a second here. I'm really trying to get this for you so we can test this out. I believe there's an LED on here for charging status. Nick, what is up? And Chris, what's up with you? How you guys doing? Let me get a hit. Skate Max, come on. Come on. Just chill. You probably don't want to hit these actually because they are all used and abused. Okay, now we look connected. I'm gonna turn this on. Oh, that is an LED. I was right. Okay. You can't really tell if I get these right where it actually connects. You guys see? Just watch here for a light. Did you see that? It blinked. It blank? It blunked? Bro, you're geeked right now, Skate? Shit, guys. I'm having this debate. Should I take an edible before the, should I take an edible before seeing Iron Lung or after? Do I want to see Iron Lung geeked or sober? What do you guys think? Corey says yes. Nick says yes. Before. Hit it, please. And yes. Okay, Skate. So much better. See them absolutely fried the music sounds so much better. Fried the music sounds so. Oh, see them absolutely fried the music sounds so much better. Okay, Corey. I mean, shit. Maybe one. Maybe I'll take one. Yeah, I'll probably take one. Oh, it's gonna be crazy, yeah. It's gonna be in the theater. Oh my god. I've only been to one other movie in the theater, so. But yeah, guys. So this has a little LED on it, which I believe indicates charging. I've never tried charging on Loon before, so I'm not exactly sure on that, but I just would assume that's what it is, because that's what every other fucking light on a vape does. Except the geek bars, I guess they're just decorative. Okay, guys, I'll probably take an edible in your guys' honor then for that. We'll see. But now I'm gonna take this little tin can apart. Guys, what's actually fucking crazy, to those of you who are interested, these little microphones are usually called MEMS. They're usually MEMS devices. I don't know about this one specifically, but like the microphone in your phone. Like, how do I fit a tiny little microphone in my phone? Well, the actual microphone is super small. So it's actually a MEMS device. Thank you for the follow, Crazy Aline. That's a crazy name. What can I say? But yeah, guys, the microphone in your phone or whatever device is usually a MEMS device, which is what MEMS stands for is like, let me look this up. But they're so cool. It stands for, not memes, no, MEMS. Micro electromechanical system. So they're tiny little pieces of silicon that are like little computer chips made in a very similar way. Well, thank you again, Chris. But yeah, it's just what was I saying? It's a tiny piece of silicon, like your computer chip, but it's etched out in a certain way that it can move. It can physically move at like microscopic scales. Are these items safe, Tyler? Not necessarily what I'm doing, which is taking them apart. They're not the safest. It's not the safest thing to do, but generally speaking, they are quite safe, unless you're talking about the health hazards caused by vaping, in which case then they're not really safe. And it also, I guess they could be considered safe. It's all relative safety and how much risk you want to incur in life. Yeah, exactly. I mean, take it apart. Mason wants me to take it apart. I can do another one. I'm going to take this apart though. Take this apart right now, and we'll see if there's a tiny little MEMS electromechanical system in here. But I'll show you guys. I'll show you because this is really cool. Let me switch to general really quick. New transition, by the way, guys. These are micro electromechanical systems, or MEMS devices. Here you can read about it. But they're just microscopic. Like, this is like a microscopic like chain and fucking sprocket. This is how the accelerometer works in your phone. This is like an accelerometer. Here's another accelerometer. There's also a microphone. So I can show you guys the microphone. Yes, this is what the microphone looks like. This is literally a microphone, and it's like about the size of a fucking like dust mite. This shit is insane. So yeah, if you ever wondered like how does the Mason, I hear you. That is funny. Go to reference. Yeah, but if you guys are ever wondering how the accelerometer works in your phone, this is literally how. And they're about this big. That's even inside this tiny little package. This is how big the actual microphone is. Hold on, you can't see that. this little thing is like the actual diaphragm of the microphone. It's crazy stuff. It's actually fucking crazy stuff. What can I say? So yeah, we're gonna see if one of those is in this. We're gonna see if one of those is in this. And I'm thinking no. Because I'm pushing on this little diaphragm right now. And it seems to be moving. So this might not actually be a MEMS device, which would make sense because they're a bit more costly than probably something like this. Whereas this vape is designed to be really cheap, easy to assemble, just looking at it. So it would make sense that it's not the most expensive component they could use. You know a guy who has the same fogger right now, Mason? I imagine I imagine you're a different Mason, but I could be wrong. There's been a few Masons in here. I don't know if you're from the Mason, I hear you stream clip. If you remember that. What are you doing with that? Logan, I'm taking apart the little microphone that's inside of your vape. Oh, you're a different Mason. Okay. I had someone from one of my earlier streams be like, a while ago, they were like, they're just like, come on, take it apart, and they're spamming my chat. I was like, Mason, I hear you. It's just stupid. It's on my TikTok if you're curious though, Mason. You have a Mexican mango fogger. Yes, Logan, they have microphones. Yes. They're used as air pressure sensors. They don't actually record your voice or anything. But yes, they do have microphones. They don't work as microphones though. So you don't really have to worry about it recording you, and you wouldn't have to worry about that anyway because your phone already records your voice and sends you ads and other things on them based on what you say. So especially if you have like an Amazon Alexa or Google Home. Why do you think they sell those things like so readily available? The amount of data that you can steal from people is wonderfully abundant. But thank you for the follow, Logan. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to post a bit more TikToks on here. Right now, I'm literally trying to get in this little metal can, and it's not the easiest things because it's tiny, it's small, which means the same thing. But maybe we can like just kind of crush it open, and maybe that will work. Oh, there we go. Kind of destroyed it, but hey, that's okay. Can we get... Okay, there we go. Tiny little component inside. I don't really have a better camera to show you this, guys, but there's a tiny little chip on my hand right there. See that little chip? I think it's super small. And it was inside of this microphone / air sensor. I'm back, Zach. $250 to replace 2 gaskets? No, Blake. That is ridiculous. What do you do with it? I'm curious. Well, I'm not really doing anything besides like, I'm just curious right now, Logan. But I do take the batteries out. I'm going to be making a big battery pack. So this is one of the battery packs I've designed in the past. It's just like charges your phone and it has a little switch on the side. If I can get this out of here. Yes, Ben? I might... I kind of just ate, so I might eat something small. Did you want to make anything like... Did you want to make anything? Okay. Chipotle or the sandwich shop? I might, Are you gonna go right now? Or soon? Okay. if I'm not done by then, I'll go. Or I'll if I am done by then, I will go. That sounds good. I might go get a sandwich, guys. What flavor is that blue fogger? Why do you have so many? I collect vapes, guys. There's a huge, or Emily, and Michael. I get them from vape shops. I have buckets set up in vape shops. This blue fogger is Blue Rancher Bebop. Blue Rancher Bebop, are you cereal? Yeah, cool mint is goated. But yeah, guys, we're just taking apart the little microphone inside each of your vapes right now, which is on my hand. It's kind of hard to see, but I'm like just kind of inspecting it. There's a little, ooh, okay, so there's a plastic diaphragm in here, it seems. Or is that made of, is a layer of plastic? Yes, Paxton, they use the microphones as pressure sensors and not for recording audio, which is really kind of smart because microphones are cheap and abundant and pressure sensors are kind of more specialized typically. So they can get around it by just using a really cheap off-the-shelf component and using it in a different yet still effective manner. Because basically it's just a binary on or off. If you senses a lower pressure, then yes, Desmond, yes. If it's real, pick it up. If what's real? Will? The fogger? What? If what's real? You think I'm faking what's on my table right now? You think this is all fake? What does that even mean, Rob? A geek bar. A geek bar, Will. Yes, that's right. Josiah, thank you for the follow. It's not fake. Thank you, Desmond. I didn't think I'd have to say that the shit in front of me is not fake, but here we are. It's 2026 after all. I should know. I guess people be lying. I guess people be lying. I guess I don't know well. People do be lying. I'm not denying that. What do you think of Raz? I don't vape Paxton, so I don't know. I've not actually vaped a single one of these vapes. There we go, guys. You can just twist apart the foggers. And the foggers are a little annoying to take apart because of just, I don't know, because they're like so well built, but I've actually gotten pretty good at it. So they're not actually like the best built vape or the most solid vape. But anyway, I pulled this piece of cotton out and there inside is a tiny little 200 milliamp hour battery. And I'm geeked. So, you know, you're not the only one geeked right now, Will. Not the only one. I feel like there's something about this that attracts a lot of stoned people. Either a lot of people are stoned or specifically what I'm doing attracts people who are stoned. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this fun to watch while high? Am I fun to watch while high? Bro. Like, that's like... You guys are awesome. I really appreciate that. I think I'd watch me if I was high. I don't know. But I'm glad you guys think it's fun to watch. Jessup, welcome back. Good to see you. Oh, freaking bubbler. My girlfriend got me those. They're actually fire. I actually drank one of these like every day my senior year of high school. Do you got YouTube? Yes, link in bio. 4 periods. I wish I had that drink right now. I'm sorry, Will. I'm sorry. Do a ghost? A ghost. A ghost. I don't know if I have a ghost. Let me see after I take this fogger apart. But to get these apart, I just squeeze them, and then that creates a little gap between the 2 types of plastic here, or the 2 different colors of plastic. 2 plastic pieces, whatever you want to say. And I put the screwdriver in, and what the hell? Sometimes you gotta. There we go. So then I get the screwdriver between the 2 layers of plastic, and I can finally. It's a vape trick, big man. Ghost. Oh, Corey, you know I'm not gonna know that. I saw this one lady on TikTok. No, it wasn't TikTok. I think it was like Instagram, and she did the same fucking trick. Like she has like 1,000. No, I appreciate it, Corey. I appreciate you. You do got me. You saved me. The brand is UT. Oh, I don't know if it's. I don't know. I can check 4 periods. I don't vape, Kobe. But yeah, guys, once you pop that off, you can get the battery, and then there's 2 little leads right at the bottom, which is a little scary because I shorted one earlier for a split second, but don't worry, I realized because there was smoke coming out of the battery, so, or not coming out, but from my tool being shorted. So yeah, guys, if you're doing this, please understand that it is a huge safety risk to take these things apart, and you should really look into how to do this safely, or watch one of the most recent videos on my TikTok if you want to know further how to manage these safely. Although I still wouldn't recommend taking these apart. I am a senior in college, Derek. That's right, a senior in college. And every dollar that gets donated to the stream, or my Cash App, link in bio, gets donated to my college tuition repayment, which is house almost burned out, guys. He's not joking, unfortunately. Exactly. Corey knows firsthand experience what it's like to take these batteries apart and not understand the risk involved with doing that. But Kobe, this is for my senior design project, so I'm going to be putting a lot of these together. I'm telling the campus what you have in your room. Oh, go ahead. I don't live on campus, so go for it. Go for it, little bro. Oh, you and they don't taste good, so don't eat them. Exactly. My carpet almost caught fire. Yeah, you guys gotta be careful out there, guys. I wish they would put some more like, hey, don't do this on the box, because people don't understand that. And why would you? I mean, you have no reason to suspect that it would fucking explode if you opened it up. So probably more signage, but even then, I think the better solution is to just stop making these things because they're environmental nightmares. But you guys know my opinions. What's the project about, Derek? It will be a big old battery pack, a larger version of this one. This is actually made from 2 Geek Bar Pulse X batteries, and it charges your phone, and you can turn it on and off. A little switch on the side. Made a few of these on stream. This is one of the first couple I made, but it's going to be basically 24 Geek Bar Pulse X batteries, all bundled together. So you can have a big old power bank. What is worse, cigarettes or vapes? Kobe, I guess it depends. I think vapes have some things that are worse about them, like their ease of use. Like, you can fucking vape anywhere and no one will really know, because they just smell like fruit. I mean, people would know if they smelled it, but you can like go to the bathroom, hit a quick vape puff. So I think if people vaped as much as they smoked, if you hit a vape as many times as you puffed a cigarette, vaping would probably be slightly safer in the long run. But I'm not actually sure, and I also know that when people have vapes like these, they puff them way more often because they are just so convenient, and you can do it in your house and not have to worry about shit smelling like smoke, or you know what I'm saying. So it's a lot more convenient to puff one of these than a cigarette, which would be my argument, that you're actually taking more puffs of these than a cigarette. So maybe to the average person, vapes could be more dangerous, but I don't know offhand. They're both not the best for you, but there's a lot of things in life that aren't the best for you. So do you think they should get banned because of kids getting to them? I think that's hard to enforce. I don't think they should be banned because of that. I think they should be banned, like, I don't think kids should really be vaping, but like, obviously I'm not really one to judge. I mean, I would say no, but I get it. I get they're really addictive, and I know a lot of people that, like vaping, so I don't know. It's a bit of a tricky subject. I don't think they should be like advertised in this way. Like, I think if people could avoid it, so in Europe, cigarettes they come with pictures on them that like show people with like mouth cancer, and Grayson paying off bills. They put pictures on, the cigarette cartons that are like, hey, look at the cancer that these things cause, which is true. I mean, cigarettes cause cancer. It's it's a fact of reality. So I do think that there could be more done to otherwise discourage people who would otherwise, like, who may be on the fence about vaping or could possibly start vaping, and discouraging them further. But like, I don't think it should be like necessarily banned. And I also think, like, I think these should be banned, the disposables. But like the problem with it is that these companies know what they're doing, right? They know this is an addictive product. They know it looks cool. They know it's fun, and I get it. I totally understand how fun it could look and be. But at the same time, that also attracts younger and younger people into being like, hey, I want that. Hey, I want that. And also the ease of it, I think, just attracts younger people. So, do I think kids should be vaping? No, but it's also, it takes a lot of effort, and you have to enforce stuff like that. You actually have to regulate things if you want to change stuff. So it takes time and energy and willpower. But I don't know. I don't know if I have a better answer than that for you. Yeah, Geek Bar. Let's see. Which one did you guys ask if I had a UT or a Ghost? Let's just look quick. Maybe I do. Let's just take a propaganda at my pile. Oh, this box is starting to rip. Ugh. Guys, I don't know if you noticed, but I have a few vapes. How much money did you put in these, Kobe? I don't vape. I don't vape, guys. So, $0. I actually drove around and collected these myself. Are they all brand new, Desmond? No, they're all dead. These are all dead vapes. All used, dead vapes. But this one's 90% charge. So you see how all that processing, all that, like how I press this button and it changes and all that, the microcontroller in there is like, it's like 40 times more powerful than the avionics computer on the Saturn V that sent people to the moon, which is pretty impressive. And it's like a millionth of the size. Trace, I don't vape. Yeah, it is wild. So it's like costs like a few pennies for a little computer that's like way more powerful than the fucking avionics. I don't know. It's technology. Like I just sometimes think about like how fast humans advanced technologically in the past like 150 years. Official Carson, thanks for the follow, but no, they are empty. They're all empty. So I don't know. I'll get to these at some point, guys. But there's a fuck ton. Can you see? How you see how many there are? Here's a different flavor of Fogger though. This one is Blue Raz Ice. And another crazy thing is I saved it. I finally took it out. But there's one of these. I got a couple few special looking vapes. Do a ghost? I don't know if I have a ghost. Do you guys see a ghost in here? Digi flavor. This one has a mirror on it. Like, there's a whole fucking like LCD screen on there, guys. It's just so ridiculous. I have the V game. Oh, the Minty Thrill. This one? I don't know if this is one you're talking about. Let's see. This one you can fucking game on, guys. Look at. What game do you want to play? Pac-Man, F22, or Tetris Stack? Let's try Tetris. Yes. Oh, gotta turn it sideways. So look, you can move it. You get it's so fucking stupid. Bro, I played Tetris on a fucking vape! Shit's crazy, bro. Let's see. No, shit. Fuck. Oh, there we go. Not bad. Let's line it up right here. Send that shit down. It's a little hard playing at this angle, guys. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Perfect. Ugh. Guys, I think realizing that you're the coworker who listens to coworker music is like one of the saddest realizations in life. I'm not gonna lie. Show me the blue one on the other side of the box of 2. This one. There's a lot of blue. I'm sorry. Is this one the Virgo? Yeah. So I just turn on the Spotify fucking DJ, and I just get the most absurd shit that it plays. It plays like fucking like Living Tombstone. I'll be honest, I like some of the Living Tombstone songs. Um, but you listen to one. I used to play for an hour in school. Bro, you played the Tetris for an hour. I just lost. I just lost the game, guys. Sorry to any of you who cared about that game, but I just lost the game. There's carts in here. I don't know, but they're gross to take apart. They're like quite gross. So I don't know. I wanted to get to a bit of design, guys, but I think I might go get a little bit of food here soon in a little bit. But yeah, I guess there's a shit ton. I actually have to go collect more because it's been a few weeks since I've gone around and collected my vapes. It probably was early January when I last did it. I go in like weekly, and then they just like there's like 5 in some of the boxes. But over the holiday break, I had like a whole bucket full, about this big, full of vapes at one of my locations that I collect them from, which is actually the same location as the video on my TikTok. If you guys are curious, I'll show you how you get them. But yeah. I keep this one to the side because it's just so ridiculous. It's like, look guys, you can play a fucking video game on a vape. I might actually take this apart and make it a little smaller so I can have like a little tiny little game. You can play a little game. I think that'd be fun. Might make a different package out of it. Hit one? No. Hit the blue one? No guys, I don't vape. But here's another one. This is a fucking Tesla Cybertruck vape. As if the Tesla Cybertruck couldn't be done up in a worse or disappointing way. Here it is as a vape, and it has a little vibration motor in it. Maybe you guys can hear that? It's quiet. I started designing a vape and I called it Saturn, but then I lost the file and lost everything. Really, Gunny? You design it? How do you design them, Gunny? Do you design like the case for it, or do you design like all the controls and electronics too? Because that is really fucking cool. Russia. I get them from vape shops. I put up buckets in vape shops and I get them. But yeah, Tesla Cybertruck vape. If you don't vape, why do you have them? I know people who vape, and I collect them. Mafia Mike on the bike. Crazy name, but I like it. So yeah, guys, what can I say? I'm gonna put these over here to store them. Yeah, it's crazy. Exactly what Corey said, guys. Yeah, interesting. You design vapes. How do you get all this? Massey, they do all work, but they're all out of juice, FN. What made you start collecting? There's a guy who built like an e-bike battery and a battery pack and a house battery out of vapes, so I started collecting them like that. Opinion on Punch Keep Our Flavor. I don't vape, Noah. Guys, I don't vape. I'm sorry. This is for my senior design project. I am getting the batteries out. In fact, this is how fucking many batteries I have. This is like half the amount of batteries I have right now. These are all mostly like Geek Bar Pulse X batteries, but yeah, they're all kind of different shapes and sizes. So yeah, I got a shit ton. Vapes are for losers anyway. I wouldn't say that. Just say, you know, different paths in life. Wouldn't call anyone a loser for vaping. But hey, maybe I'm the loser, huh? I got more than most people. Can I get any of them? Young boy, full life, 14. Sorry, Bo. I'm sorry. Unless you want hepatitis, possibly, because they're all used. I wouldn't put that on my least enemy. I wouldn't put that on my best enemy. Yeah, they're all out of juice, so all burnt. All burnt. I get them from vape shops, guys. Lovely vape shops. So, what else? What else? I can show you guys a little thing for a sec. I think I'm going to stop disassembling them for now because I disassembled a few and they're kind of smelly and gross and I've taken apart hundreds of these things out. I made the design I was planning to 3D print it. I was going to have 3 modes with a button. Oh. So Gunny, do you also do the electric design for that? Because that would be a really cool thing. Let's just say each one's 20 bucks and I have like 200. So $4,000. A few $1,000s of vapes here. Yeah, and I have way more, or I've had way more, and I probably got more collecting. Yeah, so I've collected thousands of dollars in used vapes. I'm live in the U.S., young boy. They're all empty, exactly, Jay. They are. Let's get this shit out of here. It's disgusting, absolutely disgusting. It's mostly gross because they're all used and they're like all on top of each other and shit. So, got the sour strawberry. But I can show you guys some of the progress on the actual project because it's pretty cool. So you guys have to see my belly. Do you know that smoke shop in Pass Christian? I don't know that one. In Pass Christian. I don't know what that means. I had a friend who was really good with the electronic part of the vapes and was gonna help me with it. Holy shit, Gunny, that's cool as fuck. Yeah, if you can make a custom vape, I mean, with how cheap PCBs are now to just order custom PCBs, like, fuck, why not? Were you addicted to Nicks? I've never been addicted to nicotine or really even tried nicotine, Jay. So no. God, fucking nasty. Oh, God, I can't clean my glasses well enough. Okay, so I'll show you guys quick. Let me pull this up, and then let me drag it here. Can I get like this one? Here we go. Switching. All right, guys. So here, I fucking hate TikTok so much. Shit's so dumb. Just like keep my camera normal. So guys, this is how I collect my vapes. And oh no, why did I do that? Oh no. Here we go. This is how I collect them. I have this is my OneNote for my design project. And let's get this over here. So I first started by making these let me just get this all squared up for you guys. I first started, what about the vapes interest me? The batteries inside. You think you can get him to get me one? Young boy. I don't give them out because they're used. Gross. But yeah, so I designed these little boxes, and I threw like a little fucking AI generated like logo on here to get people like more trustworthy. Like it looks more trustworthy, but then I've kind of used the same logo. I've used it like on this little project, which is gonna be my my actual circuit board for the actual battery pack. Oh, like an unused one? Maybe. I don't have any unused ones, so I don't know. Cloud Cycle. Got a dead vape? Drop it in here. Yeah, people drop their vapes in these buckets, and then I'm not making one. I'm using the batteries to make a big battery pack, and then I have a few at a few locations. So Puffs, Vape Head Shop, Smokes for Less, Mellow Mood. Here's how many I kind of started with. Of course, the Tesla vape has been here for a while. So this is what all the trash from the Geek Bar Pulse X's look like. I was collecting some batteries. This is how I charge the batteries. I was testing the charging circuit. I wrote a lot in here. You're gay, Vitus? Well, congratulations. Here, the code has been updated to display. Oh yeah, so I started coding. I would test the cells, so I tested the discharge of these cells. That is unused. Oh yeah, right. Bro fiending. Young boy's fiending a little bit. Get why so it's okay, young boy. I understand. Bit of hysteresis on the cell voltage. Then I started programming the actual tester so I could test each cell individually. And there we are. Bit of distribution, statistics. Then I've been working on the battery pack design here. So here is the battery pack that will store all of the 24 cells. And here's the little picture of, or here's some like background information on the screen I've been using. Because I'm going to make a battery pack out of a bunch of them. They have a big battery, Owen. So here's that circuit I was showing. And then here's flipping through the screens. And here's another cell pack I designed. So these are just little cheap boards off AliExpress. But yeah, that's one of these packs here. I finally got to a point in it where this lid snaps on nicely. If I can take it off. Ugh! Boom. And it clicks back in, and you can turn it on and off and charge the phone with it. I would show you guys it charging my phone, but it's being used as a camera right now. So guys, that'll probably be it. Sorry I have not been streaming as much as I would have liked to recently. I've been busy as fuck, and hopefully you guys can understand working full-time and having a bit of Gunny, thank you for the follow. And to you too, FN Bates, if I didn't say that before, you can make things out of the batteries and actually make them recyclable. I've seen people do the same. Yes, that is exactly what I'm doing. So yes, other people have done the same thing, and it's more of reusing or repurposing. But yeah, it is recyclable, quotation marks. But yeah, and it is good because shit, these things are not the best for landfill. Not at all. Just environmentally, they're kind of nightmares. Kind of nightmares to the max. So, what do you do? What do you do? What else do we got here? Make the batteries, yes. Okay, yeah, guys, that's the project so far. I've been working on it and working on some of my skills and in the electrical design aspect. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little shorter stream. It's been good. And yeah, if you guys are curious, I'll be posting along the way. Of course, my follower goal doesn't update here. There we go. Yeah, I'll be posting along the way, more streaming, some stream clips here and there, and just overall progress on the actual pack. Posted a few videos so far, but that's the idea. Anyway, Wage Brody. Oh, 27 OG. And B, I'm glad to see you guys are in here. Hi B, I hope you're doing well. And you too, JK27 OG. Guys, good to see you guys in here. I do have to let you know though, unfortunately, I am just about to end the stream. You guys just got in here. I'm sorry it's a little late. And Barack / Brady too. I'm sorry, JK. I gotta go eat and I gotta go watch Iron Lung. My roommate painted this. I 3D printed it. It's a nice model I found online. Because they just put the buckets out there. So some people have these back ordered to October, and I'm gonna be there with one. I'm gonna be like, look guys. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, JK, but I'll be streaming again. Don't you worry. Damn October, literally. Yeah, literally. These things are pushed back that far. But yeah, in the meantime, guys, what I got up here? Bunch of dog shit. I gotta grind out some homework this weekend. Have fun. Don't spoil it because I watch it with my buddies tomorrow. I will not spoil it for you, Corey. I will not. But I'm ready to get spoiled myself by actually watching the movie, so I guess that's not being spoiled. Yeah. Oh, what do you do? Okay. All right, guys. This has been an awesome stream. Glad to see all of you who popped out. Brady, are we stoned? I think half of you guys are stoned. We're not. I'm not stoned right now, but I might be for this movie. Price out, G. Price out to you. To JK. Peace. Peace to you too. My bad. No, peace to all of you guys. Let's spread love and not hate. That's the only request I have for you guys. But anyway, until then, I'll see you guys next time. What did you do in the live today? I just took apart some vapes. But yeah, I will see you guys. See you guys later.